Have you ever found yourself struggling to communicate or work with someone from a different culture? Do you find yourself feeling frustrated or confused when trying to navigate cross-cultural interactions? If so, you're not alone. In today's globalized world, it's becoming increasingly important to understand and navigate cultural differences. That's where the culture map comes in. This book is a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their cross-cultural communication and collaboration skills. Let's dive into each chapter. Chapter 1. Cracking the Cultural Code Picture. You're in a meeting and your colleague's enthusiastic nod seems like agreement, but later you discover it meant mere acknowledgement. The culture map unveils the cultural nuances that shape our interactions. From communication styles to decision-making, this book decodes the cultural code, revealing how different norms influence our perceptions. Chapter 2. Communicating across cultures. Ever struggled to get your point across in a foreign environment? Here's where the 8 cultural dimensions come into play. Take the example of assertiveness. In some cultures, it's seen as strength, while in others, it's considered rude. Through stories and real-world examples, we'll delve into these dimensions, helping you fine-tune your communication for effective cross-cultural dialogues. Chapter 3. Navigating Leadership Styles. Imagine managing a team spread across the globe. How do you lead effectively? The culture map dives into leadership styles and how they vary across cultures. You'll discover how hierarchy, authority, and feedback can differ dramatically and learn how to adapt your leadership approach to inspire and empower diverse teams. Chapter 4. Building Trust and Relationships. Ever felt stuck in the US versus them dynamic? Building trust across cultures is key. In one culture, trust is established through formal contracts. In another, it's nurtured through personal relationships. Through real-life anecdotes, we'll explore the art of building rapport, fostering collaboration, and creating lasting connections across cultural boundaries. Chapter 5. Resolving Conflicts. Globally, conflict resolution can be a cultural puzzle. In some cultures, direct confrontation is appreciated. In others, it's avoided. We'll delve into the ways different societies handle disagreements and uncover strategies to navigate conflicts smoothly while respecting cultural sensitivities. One of the key lessons of the culture map is that cultural differences are not good or bad, they're simply different. By understanding and respecting these differences, we can learn to work more effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. For example, if you're working with someone from a culture that values hierarchy, you might need to adjust your communication style to be more deferential. If you're working with someone from a culture that values directness, you might need to be more assertive in your communication. Another important lesson is that cultural differences are not always apparent on the surface. For example, someone from a culture that values harmony might avoid conflict or confrontation, even if they disagree with you. By understanding their underlying values and motivations, you can better navigate these situations. To illustrate these lessons, Meyer provides numerous examples throughout the book. For example, she tells the story of a French executive who was frustrated by her American colleagues' tendency to interrupt her during meetings. She assumed they were being rude and disrespectful, but in fact, they were simply trying to show that they were engaged and interested in what she was saying. By understanding this cultural difference, the executive was able to adjust her communication style and work more effectively with her colleagues. At the end of the book, Meyer provides a summary of the key takeaways and lessons from each chapter. Some of the key takeaways include: cultural differences are not good or bad, they're simply different. Cultural differences are not always apparent on the surface. By understanding cultural differences, we can work more effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. In conclusion, the culture map is a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their cross-cultural communication and collaboration skills. By providing a framework for analyzing cultural differences and practical advice for navigating them, Meyer has created a book that is both informative and engaging.